By mid-1942, Germany's summer offensive, known as Case Blue, pushed deep into Soviet territory toward the vital oil fields and the city of Stalingrad. Hitler ordered the German Sixth Army, led by General Friedrich Paulus, to capture the city at any cost. In August 1942, the German advance reached the Volga River, and heavy air raids turned Stalingrad into ruins. However, the German lines were overstretched, and their flanks were held by Romanian troops with limited armor and weak defenses, creating a vulnerable point in the Axis position. In late 1942, the Soviet High Command, called Stavka, planned a massive counteroffensive codenamed Operation Uranus. Instead of attacking the city head-on, Soviet commanders Georgy Zhukov and Alexander Vasilevsky aimed to strike at the exposed Romanian flanks north and south of Stalingrad. The goal was to encircle the German Sixth Army and trap it inside the city. To carry out the plan, the Soviets gathered enormous strength, around 1.1 million soldiers, over 1,400 tanks, and more than 1,300 aircraft. On November 19, 1942, Operation Uranus began with a powerful artillery bombardment across the frozen steppe. Soviet troops surged forward, breaking through Romanian defenses with speed and surprise. Within days, the northern and southern Soviet forces advanced rapidly, leaving Axis units in chaos. By November 23rd, both Soviet pincers met near the town of Kalach, about 60 miles west of Stalingrad, sealing the fate of the German Sixth Army. Nearly 290,000 Axis soldiers, including Germans and Romanians, were trapped inside what became known as the Stalingrad Pocket. Hitler refused to allow Paulus to break out, insisting that the city must be held. The Luftwaffe was ordered to supply the encircled army by air, but it failed to deliver enough food, ammunition, or fuel. Inside the pocket, conditions quickly worsened. As temperatures dropped below freezing, hunger and disease spread among the surrounded troops. Operation Uranus proved to be a decisive Soviet victory and a turning point in World War II. Germany's attempt to relieve the trapped army, known as Operation Winter Storm, failed to reach Stalingrad. By late January 1943, the exhausted and starving German soldiers could fight no longer. General Paulus surrendered on January 31st, and the last remnants of the Sixth Army gave up 2 days later, on February 2nd, 1943. Of the 91,000 men who surrendered, only a few thousand ever returned home. Operation Uranus not only destroyed the German Sixth Army, but also shifted the balance of power on the Eastern Front, marking the beginning of a relentless Soviet advance that would eventually lead to Berlin. Thanks for watching. For more historical content, be sure to subscribe, and if you found this video informative, don't forget to like.